let's get this one kicked off. It is Big Show taking on Ghost in Washington. It will be Ghost, the Madden 18 club champion, with the ball first, and we'll take it in the end zone. Start on the 25-yard line. Let's get to know Ghost a little better. 23 years old from East Windsor, New Jersey. $120,000 and change. And TD, the craziest thing about Ghost, you forget he's only 23. He's still very much in his prime.
Oh, he's still so young. You know, his 7th major at only 23 years old. Labs with some of the best players in the world, guys in NFA like Drini, Rage. He also labs with guys like Boogs and Clef, so he's going to be very well prepared.
Taking a look at his item to watch for Ghost, and no surprise, he's going to be looking to make some of those top-notch reads with Josh Allen at quarterback.
Yeah, he's in that gun bunch. He's going to air it out. So in order to do that, you need the best quarterback in the game. That's that Josh Allen with Gunslinger.
On the flip side, getting to know Big Show a little better. 30 years old from Lancaster, California. He was, listen, this is really his first foray into having some success in the MCS, TD, very similar to what we saw earlier in the Giants Club.
Yeah, back in the day, we didn't have an MCS, so we had the underground tournaments. He stopped playing in Madden 11, came back onto the scene 2 years ago, and now he's made it back. He told Ghost last year at an event, I will see you in the Washington Finals, and here he is, ready for his moment.
His MUT item to watch. How about the man with, I think, the toughest name in football, Jack Youngblood with Double or Nothing.
Yeah, he's got 4 double or nothings on his D-line, so that Jack Youngblood, a lot of weight, a lot of size, a beast on that defensive line. He's going to need him in order to stop Ghost's high-powered passing attack.
Ghost and Big Show, Washington football team on display, FedEx Field. TD, I feel like this game's been slept on. I feel like this one is going to be an incredibly competitive battle.
Yeah, I agree. And because talking to Big Show, he was hungry. He was motivated for this. Like I said, he told Ghost at an event last year or 2 years ago that I will see you down the road. He didn't know if it would definitely happen, but he's here. He has a lot of respect for Ghost's game. And then we got Ghost, the former belt winner, starting on offense. He's going to be in the Carolina offensive playbook. You hear him singing a little bit. He told me on the playlist, Nick, I got Maroon 5, The Weeknd, and Justin Bieber.
Confirmed Ghost is a believer? First down at 10. For belt number 2, it all starts the win here. Favre dropping back. He'll look underneath. He'll find Darren Waller. Picks up a first down. TD, I remember last year at the clubs, after Ghost lost, I don't know if I've ever seen Ghost so down about his gameplay, and he said he wanted it more than anything. He really wants not just to win another belt, but to win another belt in this tournament.
No, he's like that. He gets so down. He is a competitor. One of the biggest you'll see, man. This guy, he's in pain when he loses almost. Like, he won't talk to nobody, so he really wants this badly. Get back on the top of the mountain. But great defense right here by Big Show.
Take off with Favre. Not known.
It's because I'm playing on the PS3 4 controller, but I can't see my spy.
All right. Well, quick break in the action as we get things figured out. Ty, hey, let's get some top-notch analysis, Mr. Color Commentator, from the first 2 plays of the game.
Are you giving me a little sarcasm because you're the head of the turkey or
yes,
what?
Yes, I am. Let's show off your skills.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, it could be a little hashtag old head action going on here with Big Show. You know, hasn't been around the scene, but it sounds like he can't send his spy, and it's because he's using a different controller than he's normally using. So I think he's used to a different system. I think that's the problem right now. So he paused it, trying to get this figured out. But yeah, I mean, he had coverage defense right there. Ghost able to scramble. He sounds like Big Show wanted to send his spy, but couldn't. That's what he's explaining right now. So interesting.
I don't know if you see that in the background of Big Show's shot. He's got the family rules back there. I mean, that's important. As a family man, you got to set some rules. Rule number 1, don't Photoshop your man as a turkey. Okay? That's rule 1.
Yeah, and when I talked to Big Show yesterday on the phone, he told me, you know, he wanted to shout out his wife, Courtney, his 2 daughters. You know, like I said, from about Madden 08 to Madden 11, he was pretty prominent on the competitive scene. Took a break to play college sports, got a family. So he also is CEO of 2 businesses. He runs a preschool. He runs a solar company. So this is a busy man. But he said with COVID, with everything going on, he's had more time. It's allowed him to lock in. And here he is in the Washington football team club finals.
I think we're ready to get back into the game. I think everything has been sorted out. Everyone, just deep breath. I know everyone at home was like, oh, God, not again. We can't be taking another big break, but it looks like we're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, all squared away. A little pause in the action, but luckily it's beginning of the game. First drive, 0-0, so nothing crazy.
2nd down and 3. How about Big Show bringing some heat? Good read from Ghost. He'll find Reggie Bush out of the backfield. And if you expect Ghost to be quiet at any point today, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, I just really hope you don't have to listen to Ghost singing the whole game, especially some Maroon 5 or Bieber. But the one thing about Ghost's Madden game is he will always take his flat routes. It's almost annoying playing him because he is so patient. He will take the flats every single time if you give them. Big Show bringing a lot of heat. He had both flats wide open. He checks down to the table route.
1st and 10 out of the bunch. It's Favre dropping back. And he'll find Davis underneath. Picks up a 1st down. Of course, last year the Washington football team represented by Techers. And boy, now back here with Ghost, he feels like this is his club. It's nobody else's.
Yeah, Techers had a big win over Ghost last year. Kind of an upset alert, but Ghost back in the situation, looking to become a 3-time champion.
I remember, as Bush takes the carry, if I remember about that game, Ghost was something like 17 of 18 passing. He was absolutely dotting his way down the field and ended up throwing a pick in the 4th quarter. The one incompletion ended up dooming him.
Yeah, his only incompletion was the pick at the end of the game that lost it for him. That just shows you how good on offense he is. Like, he just doesn't throw a lot of incompletions. Like I said, he's pretty conservative with his routes. You know, he'll throw a lot of flats. 2nd and 7 here, and Big Show continuing to blitz him. I don't know if that's the strategy when you go up against a guy like Ghost, man. He will dissect your blitz to the fullest.
2:48 to go in the 1st quarter, and this is a prototypical Ghost drive. You ever watched him play? He certainly can find the big explosive play, TD, but he's comfortable just taking his 10, 15 yards at a time.
He is. He really is. He's very efficient on offense. Doesn't usually make a lot of mistakes. It's his defense that gets him into trouble. But on offense, man, he's one of the best.
He'll hand it off to Bush. First time we didn't see that pressure brought. And guess what? Reggie Bush is going to pick up 8 yards. It's almost unsettling watching Ghost run the ball. He's never really been a big-time runner.
Yeah, you never see him run the ball. But red zone, like we've talked about, gets tough. So you got to try to find some kind of outside the box type plays. He's going to go down to a single back wing stack here. No one goes well. He does have some dots usually cooked up for the red zone, but 2nd and 2, your whole playbook's open. You might see him run the ball again.
2:14 to go. Perfect. Timeout taken by Big Show. Is it bad? I feel like maybe it's just because I've been looking at it a lot, watching a lot of NFL football. I'm starting to really dig that Washington football team logo. It's kind of crispy.
Yeah, it's cool. You know, I think they might just stick to the Washington football team name. I haven't heard too much news on it. I thought I saw an update that they might just stick with it, but yeah, and you know, it's been the feel-good story of the year, seeing Alex Smith come back from everything he's been through. So
cool.
And they still have a chance at the playoffs because how bad the NFC East is.
Hand off to Derrick Henry, nowhere to go up the middle. You talk about one of the best stories. I mean, Alex Smith almost lost his leg, and now he's back starting with Washington. Led him to a win this weekend over the Bengals. I mean, if that doesn't make you smile, you don't have a heart.
Yeah, man. I remember watching I think there was an ESPN piece on Alex Smith. I don't know if it was an E60 or what it was, but man, it was awesome to see. Got to be so happy for Alex Smith.
So much like Joe Theismann said. He brought all the heat. And Ghost, it's an overthrow. And you hear Big Show saying he got cheated.
Nick, he ran commit. He literally brought in all 11 defenders. Ghost could have threw to anyone. That is such a big break for Big Show to hold him to 3. Wow, Ghost, you can see he is sick, but you can't let that affect you. Ghost can sometimes let his emotions get to him, but that is a huge break for Big Show.
And I don't know if you heard, if you listen to Big Show talking, it's actually really interesting. Very old school style. He's sitting there saying, we listen, he got cheated. We got to take advantage. We got to go down and get 3. He's not even talking about necessarily 7. He's just looking to keep pace.
Yeah, I think Big Show knows he's in for a dogfight. Talking to him the other night, he did say, I have so much respect for Ghost's game. I know he's an offensive mastermind. So, and you know, interesting here, we see Big Show on offense. You know what he told me? Because he is from the 818 area. He actually reached out to a lot of the 818 guys. They've showed him love. They've showed him support. So he wanted to shout out the 818 guys as well as Dubby. So these are 2 guys that have shown him some love, helped him out with some plays. He said he doesn't really lab with anyone. he's kind of solo in that regard, but these guys did show him some support and some love, and he wanted to shout them out. But Big Show, you're going to see here in the Carolina offensive playbook as well. He's going to be in that gun bunch, but I think we'll see him maybe kind of audible around a little bit more. But he's got that Josh Allen at quarterback as well.
What was it that Dat Boy said? Solo Dolo is how he's lining up for this? Am I cool yet?
Dolo.
Am I hip yet? Just a turkey.
Nope.
Got it. All
Just
right.
ahead
3-0.
of a turkey.
Didn't even get the whatever. Gun bunch. Josh Allen. And it will be Allen dropping back to pass. Goes bringing some pressure. Good read underneath by Big Show. Big Vern with the truck stick.
Nice little check down right there. Vernon Davis with the drag route. Ghost, first play of the game, bringing some heat. Seeing what Big Show is made out of, and Big Show says, hey, I'm made out of some DOS. I check down to the drag, and he picks up a nice first down.
I'm lagging like hell.
$1:11 to go in the first quarter. Reggie Bush at halfback. Got McLaurin. He's got Vernon. He's got, looks like Ocho Cinco and Darren Waller out there at wide receivers. A little audible down, a little single back, 2 tight end formation. Run a little stretch. Good gap shoot from Ghost. Avoided by Big Show, though. He will get back 4 yards. That could have been a loss on the play.
Nice little juke right there. And Nick, I forgot to mention this, and I think it's important to point out. So Big Show told me on the Twitter poll that you can find that Donnie Moore put out of who's going to win this club, you know, it was 80% Ghost. Big Show told me he printed that out, the poll, posted on his wall to use for motivation. So I don't know if we can see it. I don't know if he has it actually on his wall behind him, but he told me this is what he did. I was amazed by it. As we see Big
and Reed. Can Reed take it out? Went for the stop and go, and Josh Allen was ready for it, but Ghost forced the first turnover of the game.
Yeah, bad read right there. Ghost bringing that heat. He's been dialing it up this whole game so far. Big Show got a little nervous, tried to throw it quickly to the option route, and Ghost with a big pick.
Chatter is real from these two. Ghost back on offense. The Golden Eagle. Southern Miss zone. Brett Favre scrambles for 3.
And that's the defense I want to see more out of Big Show. I think you only rush 1 or 2 guys there. You know, Ghost is so good at beating the blitz. I want to see Big Show mix up his coverages, go with a lot of guys in coverage, and make it difficult. Make Ghost work down the field.
End of 1. He'll take the long walk to the other end of the field. It is Ghost, 3-0 lead, and driving. And Ghost is singing now. Sorry, TD.
I'm not surprised. He's got some. I want to know what song he's got on. We got to kind of listen in a minute, see what he's really listening to.
I don't know if you can pick out a tune from that. 2nd and 7. Oh, tight window throw. Vern can't pull in the catch. It'll be a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, that was a risky throw right there. Thought Big Show might have had a chance for a click-on pick. 3rd and 7. If you're Big Show, you got to hold him to 3. You've looked better on this drive. Like I said, I like him mixing up his coverages, going with a more coverage defense, only rushing 2. I like him to stay in that. Make him check down here on this 3rd and 7 if you have to.
3rd down and 7. Favre. Stepping right, looking right. And that throw was right to the 7-yard line. 1st down and goal for Ghost.
That's a laser right there. A little C route, man-to-man. Too much speed and route running. I believe that was DK Metcalf out there. No, Stephon Diggs, who has all that speed. He burns them to the outside.
The other number 14 is how about the blitz? Pressure from Big Show. Devin McCourty in the backfield. The big stop on 1st down.
Nice dial up right there by Big Show. Ghost has a nice little red zone money play, though. Looked like he had a guy open there, but with Big Show dialing it up, he's able to get home and get the sack.
Oh, my God.
Favre dropping back on 2nd. No man rush from Big Show. Big Show went from bringing the house to bringing absolutely nothing.
And I love it. I love it. I think that's a good strategy versus Ghost. Make him confused. Ghost is probably saying to himself, whoa, he's got 11 guys in coverage. What is going on? And that gets Ghost thinking a little bit. And that's what you want to do. You know, You know how good Ghost is. You're undermanned, Big Show on defense. Make it difficult on him. Do some crazy stuff like that. I like it.
One-man rush this time. Now 2.
Fucking
now 3.
Fucking
How about 6
Oh
for
God.
Ghost
Good pocket,
into the
dude.
end zone touchdown as he takes the lead 9-0.
That is as nice as you will ever see as far as pocket presence. Oh my goodness, Nick. He pump faked. Something you'd never see in order to bring the spy in. He steps back another yard, waits, and throws a laser in the end zone. That was just next level stuff. Phenomenal dot right there by Ghost.
Adjust. Come on.
Better than this, so.
You know, Ghost always talking, adjust king, adjust king. Is the pocket king right there with that throw.
Good tackle, boy. Come on.
That was beautiful, beautiful stuff right there by Ghost. If we have a take a look at this replay. He pump fakes to send the spy like that, just nasty, then waits, and throws a laser to the tight end. It doesn't get any prettier than that.
Darren Waller with the catch. And now Big Show, a little adversity, down 10-0, looking to avoid the fun, looking to avoid the life jacket being needed again.
Ain't shit open. Ain't shit open. Come on.
Big play once again as Ed Reed had the pick on the last drive. He's the sack to start things off.
Yeah, Big Show in a little bit of desperation mode here. Completely bagged with every route right there. Only sending out 3. Now he's going hurry up. Look for a motion slant, tight end corner route.
Allen. Left side, he's got him. There's Vernon Davis, who's got some speed. The oh-no from Ghost, because there goes Vernon down the sideline. Big Show with the answer. Vernon Davis, 89 yards to the crib.
Just don't play stupid.
Big Show getting back in the ball game with a laser. And Ghost was about 2 steps too late on that. He knew it was coming, but he got over there too late. Big Show throws about a 15-yard corner route and turns it into a touchdown. He needed that. That's a big momentum shift.
You're giving them points. You can't give no good player 3 points.
See, I love that attitude from Big Show. You know, you hear a lot of capping from people, you know, but he's sitting there going, you can't give a good player 3 points. He knows that he's up against one of the best in the Madden community.
Yeah, and I think that's a good point, Nick, as you take a look at the replay. Just a little corner out to the tight end, and he's got Vernon Davis, all that speed. He's basically a wide receiver out there. A little wiggle to kind of separate from the computer, and he's off to the races.
Fight, man. You ain't no bum. Fight. You're man-to-man every play. Just don't play stupid.
I wonder if he's a fan of Paul White, a.k.a. the Big Show.
Well, it's the Big Show.
Whoa. 1st and 10.
Oh, you got to have a better user there. You got to have a better user.
Around to Davis, 1st down.
And you hear Big Show. He kind of just took my analysis away from me. You got to have a better user. He kind of just had his user in no man's land right there. Everything was open for Ghost. And Ghost is just so tough to stop. Let's see. Big Show going to go back to the heat here. I don't like it. I like the coverage he was doing, but he's going to go back to a little heat out of this mid-blitz nickel double A gap, but he actually rushes 2, so he's mixing it up. I like it.
You gotta get up. You gotta
nice
set up
once
faster.
Again.
So you gotta set up faster.
Ghost with the underneath route.
You gotta get set up faster.
10-7 at the 2-minute warning. This game far from over.
Giving this man free read.
That was a big play that Big Show needed to get him back in it. And if you're Ghost, you don't want to give up those big plays. You want to make them work. Back to the gun bunch. Little mesh post. Post route, a couple drags. You see Ghost too. He's been doing this for years. So flip back and forth, making it difficult for the defense to adjust.
Farm on 1st down.
Oh!
Finds Davis underneath, trying to outrun Ronnie Lott. He'll pick up the 1st down. And you also talk about Ghost. We talk about how preparation is so important. He labs with some of the best.
Yeah, he does. You know, the crew NFA, guys like Dreamy, who we will see in a few weeks. He got guys like Rage, who's an experienced player, guys like IB Strafen. Then he also said he's been labbing with guys like Bugs, Clef the God, Trey Thomas. So he's very well prepared.
Favre, oh, the heat's coming, and he finds Bush on the table route. Picks up another 16. Ghost continuing to dice him up like an onion.
Yeah, and a lot of times, you know, when guys blitz heavy, you'll see the offensive player kind of max protect. They'll block their running back, their tight end. Not Ghost. He's going to send 5 routes out. He's always going to have his tight end and his running back on some flat routes. And he's just peppering it to the flats really all game here versus Big Show's blitz.
First and 10. Here comes the heat again. How
See
about
ya,
a curl route?
buddy.
How
See
about
ya,
Ocho
buddy. Come
Cinco?
on, man.
How
One
about
beat.
Ocho
This
touchdown
is easy.
to the house for Ghost? Back up by 2 scores.
Be sharper with your user, bro.
Slow. Can't win like
Ghost
that.
capping a little
They
at
gotta
him,
get
telling him to be
points, man.
sharper with his user. But really, Ghost, all he's doing
That's
is
tough,
checking
man.
down. It's a table route to the running back. It's a flat route to the
Next
10. It's a
post
hitch
is
route to his
back
receiver.
every day.
He's not going deep at all. And Big
Okay,
Show
bro.
needs to realize that, and he's just blitzing him, blitzing him, blitzing him.
She gonna be
And
saying-
Ghost is taking advantage, peppering him with these flats.
Come on, man.
$5,000 on the line, and now Big Show, he's got 2 timeouts. Trying to put together a drive here at the end of the half. It was pretty simple. Curl route to Chad Johnson, and then winds and weaves his way through the defense.
Yeah, just a little hitch route. Ghost fired up about it. We saw a little bit of that old man stick on defense right there, kind of in no man's land. We've seen that a few times from Big Show here. His user on defense does not look great. That's kind of hurt him on a couple different plays.
First and 10. Oh, he's looking for the streak. It's well covered, and it almost picked off.
Taking a shot right there. 1-on-1 to the outside, man-to-man coverage. Going to that man, Ocho Cinco, who we just saw the big touchdown from Ghost. Big Show trying him, but nothing there.
Johnson in motion from left to right. Josh Allen.
Pick. Let's
Oh
go.
Left
my
side,
God.
double coverage, picked off. And who else? It's Tracy Porter. And a huge touchdown in the Super Bowl. Has a big pick here.
Just don't stress, don't stress. Just kill him to the left,
Especially
left,
on the
left.
big stage, so you make an uncharacteristic read.
Nick, what is
Real
that? Don't
adjustment.
stress, don't
Nothing we haven't
stress.
saw before.
We
You
need.
just laying down, bro.
I know it, but I can't think of it.
No
It's bothering me.
stress.
But
Girl,
great
you
pick right
deserve
there by
nothing
Ghost.
but
Just
the
a bad read.
best.
Double coverage
No
by
stress,
Big
no
Show.
stress, no
Ghost
stress.
checks down to the
Good stuff,
drag. You
boy.
just can't make that.
Tell him
Can't make
that
that
I'm
read if you're Big Show.
leaving, never
That
looking
was bad. I would
back.
have gave him like a spot. Can't
It's a
get set
classic
up.
right there.
You've been playing flip all.
I need
Yeah.
Ghost Shazam is what I
can't
need.
get set up.
We need someone to look this up in the production truck or something because I feel like I know it, but I can't think of the
Could be.
song.
I think you're ranking me.
Put this play on Xbox controller. I'm trying to call timeout. What am I doing wrong? Just select.
And if you're Ghost right here, this is smart. You want to use some of this clock now. Get Big Show to use those timeouts. Clock management is
Without
important. You're up
practicing
2
at all.
possessions. You got that stop. So just use some of this clock. Get him to burn that
Let me try
final
something.
timeout.
Ghost yelling out he's going to try something. Well, that's confidence. Why not? Got a 17-7 lead, under a minute to go in the half.
Let me try something right quick.
Well, run a little RPO,
Reach
hands
for
it to
that
Bush.
thing! Reach for that thing!
Game goes.
Pretty good thing to
something
try
right
out.
quick.
Reggie Bush from 9
this is
yards out
frustrating.
finds the end zone and Ghost in complete control.
He says, and I quote, "Let me try something real quick." Well, hey, turn that into a 10-yard touchdown to go up 24-7. Pretty good stuff you're labbing here, Ghost, in a $5,000 game, and he blows it open.
How often have you labbed in a $5,000 game?
Nothing we haven't
Never.
saw, man to man.
Never.
15
Unless I'm
October,
getting
so we
blown
throwing
out.
books right to him.
But it's just. But that's Ghost for you.
All the
He's a
time,
little
man.
wild sometimes. You know, in the red zone especially, doesn't probably have a great play cooked up. But you see here that double coverage out route. You can't throw that if you're Big Show. Ghost clicks on, picks it, and then he was able to get into great field position.
Tracy Porter with the pick, and now Big Show's behind the 8 ball. Can he put together a touchdown drive to
Get
cut
honest.
into this lead?
Get
Allen
honest.
in trouble. He'll get
Oh
outside
my
the
gosh,
pocket.
on the
Throw it late,
Wow.
and he caught it,
Oh, went for a hit stick. What the hell?
and it was a legal forward pass.
Shit is laggy.
Oh boy, Nick, it's getting a little rough out here for the Big Show. You know, we don't want this to turn into what we saw with Kerry Q. Big Show, plenty of time though. 47 seconds of timeout. You got to get down and get at least a field goal. You got to make a little
Get real
sharper
honest.
reads though. They've been throwing some
Tight
scary
end corner.
stuff.
Tight end corner.
Trying to get his Romo on.
Mm-hmm.
Second and 14. Over the middle. No
No
catch.
mercy.
Good
Come on.
defense. Once again, this is a bag.
Yeah, great
come on,
recognition
man.
by
That's
Ghost.
a
We
TV
saw him go to
show.
that same
Blown out,
exact
bro.
play earlier for the touchdown. Ghost saw it coming. He was all over it. 3rd and 14. If you're Ghost, you might call timeout here if you get a stop.
When it rains, it pours. 3rd and 14.
I knew it too.
Motions to the right side, Allen.
Oh, wrong button. I hit the wrong button.
Tackle.
My
Go
dude
for it.
crossing is open.
Go for it, big dog.
Yeah, I'm embarrassing myself, dude. Oh, God.
You hear Big Show.
It's never good when you hit the wrong button.
Oh, yes.
That is probably the best outcome you can get from a wrong button push.
Yeah, he's saying he's embarrassing himself, but he's really not. I mean, for Big Show to get to this spot, being a family man, a business owner, it's impressive. He's just going up against a juggernaut. But a big 4th and 4, can he stay alive?
Low pressure left side, looks up in the middle of the field. That was a dot to Terry McLaurin. Washington football team zone with a first down.
Staying alive, staying alive. Big dot right there by Big Show. Double post, probably the best play in that Carolina bunch. It was a tight window, but he threads it in there. And if you're a Big Show now, you got to go out of bounds. You got to get one more play in here so you can get that field goal off.
TD calling out the BGs. 1st and 10. Allen in trouble, and he'll take a seat right on the shield.
Yeah, that is the one thing, Nick, that you could not do. Just not good right there by Big Show.
Allen on 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. Taking a shot. Oh, might have him. Just overthrew him, and at halftime, the Madden 18 club champion TD, he's showing out.
Yeah, he's showing up and he's showing out. If you're Big Show, you know, you can't make that. You can't get that sack right there. That was a big play for Ghost, and Ghost dominant lead, 24-7 here, heading into the half.
Okay.
Kick is away. It will be Big Show getting the ball to start the second half. A bright spot in what has been a tough game so far. 24-7. It is all Ghosts in this one. Big Show looking to put together a second half comeback. A reminder that the winner of the Washington football team club final, they're going to receive the specialized number 21 helmet. Big thank you to the Washington football team. TD, you see them in the 21 jersey, the 21 helmet. Honor the late, great Sean Taylor. Somebody gone far too soon. I know everybody, not just Washington fans, but football fans in general, have such great memories of what Sean Taylor brought to the game.
Man, he was a legend. I remember growing up watching Sean Taylor, my favorite player. You know, remember that hit he did on the punter in the Pro Bowl? That just will go on forever. Sean Taylor definitely taken from us way too soon.
From the U, Miami. I remember watching him in college. Allen on 1st and 10.
He threw it.
Looking over the top.
I
don't think it's there, though. Tracy Porter saying thank you so much. We're going the other way. Past the 40 to the 46-yard line. Ghost with the lockdown on defense.
That's what we're going for.
Yeah. And you hear Ghost saying, I want the 40-piece. So Ghost is going to come out. I think Ghost is going to come out still passing. He doesn't even want to end this game. He wants to go for more.
Blown out, bro, on a big stage.
But, man, Big Show, he's just made some bad reads. Simple as that. Double coverage a lot of times here. It just hasn't looked good on offense. Ghost ready for him.
Brett Favre underneath to Waller. Picks up 8. Fun fact, Favre, he actually threw 4 passes for the Atlanta Falcons. None were completed, 2 were interceptions.
That was his rookie season, right?
Yeah.
Early 90s before he went to Green Bay.
Yep, for 1 year with the Falcons. He had more retirements than he did completed passes with the Falcons. Favre goes his one away.
Yeah, Ghost still, he doesn't even want to run the ball. He's just coming out here, still passing. Like he said, he wants to put up a 40-burger. I'd expect Big Show to bring heat right here. Looks like man-to-man heat. Look for Ghost to have a man-beating route or maybe the flats again.
30 yard. Johnson in motion. Man follows him right side. It will be heavy pressure. Good defense from Big Show.
Yeah, good defense right there. First time all game, you've really seen something out of him. And now 4th and 1 here. This is pretty much your ball game for Big Show. You know, still time, so if you can get a stop, there is life, but you got to get the stop on this play.
4th and a yard off the pick.
The heat is coming.
Yep, there it is. And he gets rid of it. And he's got Ochocinco. Wave goodbye. 85 to the house.
I've said it all game. You can't blitz the Ghost, man. It's just he dissects it so easy. Just a motion slant, one-on-one man coverage, and he burns them. 31-7. The former belt winner. He's gonna go for 2, Nick. The disrespect.
And he's gonna pick up 2. Why not? 32-7.
Hey, he's just a juggernaut. He just came to say, hey, I want to blow this man out. I want to show everyone that I am the best in the world. I'm a former belt champion, belt winner for a reason. And boy, has he ever shown that today.
No controller, no nothing.
Out to the 15-yard line. Take a look at this one more time. 4th down, touchdown.
Yeah, just a motion post right there, man-to-man. Ocho Cinco, we saw it earlier, we see it again.
Come on!
Adjust.
32-7, dominance by the Madden 18 club champion. See what Big Show can put together. So he'll pick up a couple. Give him 8.
Yeah, 5 for 11, 3 interceptions. It's been a rough day at the office, passing for Big Show. Staying in that gun bunch, Ghost all over it.
Go to the flat. Davis will pick up the 1st down. And Ty, we were talking about how tough this NFC East is looking. You're looking at already Fancy, Evil-O, and now Ghost into the next round. Assuming he can close this one out. And then we're going to get one of either Henry or Solty. How tough is this division?
Man, this division is stacked. And like you said, we still have 2 of the young stars of our game coming up next in the main event. So, boy, this division is panning out to be just amazing.
Just got to wait till January to watch how it plays out. 2nd and 6, taking a shot. Can he get it there? And that's a laser to the 27-yard line, and you can see Big Show elated with that offensive progress.
Yeah, nice play right there. We saw Fancy go to the same type of thing earlier from trips. Big Show goes to it here from bunch, motions over that little S-post, S-route, turns into a big play.
Allen over the middle. He's got Reggie Bush. Do you know Josh Allen has his own cereal?
I did not know that. What's it called?
It's called Josh's Jacks. J-A-Q-S. Supposedly it stands for Josh Allen quarterback. He's got his own cereal.
My God.
Pick. Henry.
Is that a computer spy pick? Oh my God.
All bad. TD. All bad.
Caught him
First
on
live
his line,
final.
You can't even drop that.
All bad.
Yeah.
I don't got much to say.
Put your GGs in the chat.
Well, how tough is that? Like, especially when, I mean, listen, we're getting to that point where since online eliminations, these guys have been waiting a couple weeks to play. You've prepared so hard. I mean, it's not for a lack of preparation or wanting. And then you get to this point, and this is how the game goes.
Yeah, as we take a look at the club championships, 2 times Ghost there, 2018, 2019, looking for his 3rd time. But yeah, you know, you got to feel bad for Big Show. You know, he, like I said, to get to this point is a great effort. You know, being out of the game for so long, running business, having family, it's not easy. But man, he just ran into a juggernaut. To me, Nick, this game just came down to talent, and as we see here, Ghost just way too talented.
Reggie Bush running all over him. Floaties on, life jackets on, the flood continues. When it rains, it pours. Ghost with another touchdown.
Yeah, just too much talent. Just too much talent. Ghost just opening the floodgates. We got to get User's life jacket on for my guy Big Show. It's been a rough day at the office.
Looking for 40. Goes right side. And he's got it. 40-7.
I might just kneel out.
Lead.
I ain't never been embarrassed like this by nobody, man.
And you hear Big Show say it. I've never been embarrassed like this by anybody. Ghost and Ghost's 2-point conversion play is money. I know I'm going to start stealing that, Nick, when I'm playing some online games, because that 2-point conversion play he's got is really nice.
Was that a little James Blunt he was saying? What are we doing? What? Again, I need Ghost Shazam. Allen, 1st and 10, throws to the flat.
He lurked that.
Big burn.
He's trying to throw multiple.
Picks up a 1st down.
He lurked that.
Let them fingers work.
Ty, is this a statement from Ghost?
I think it is, Nick, and he's going for 2. Yeah. I think he's trying to tell us something. he keeps going for 2 when he scores, and he gets another pick. I think at this point, Big Show's got to throw in the towel. I mean, 40-7. We said Fancy had the most dominant win we've seen over Kerry, but man, this is brutal.
Blew out, not a. Blew out.
No, they say when you see a man drowning, pour more water on him. Bush picks up 5 to the 34. Let's see what other fun facts I can dial up about these.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you just Google fun facts about all these players?
100%.
Like,
list.
How do you know Josh Allen has his own cereal? Like,
partnered with Wegmans.
I love Wegmans.
Who doesn't? Partnered with Wegmans. It was like the 3rd cereal they'd ever done.
Well, I'm playing Ghost is still 6.
And it was the first one they did in team colors.
You know it's kind of a rough game when we're starting to talk about cereal and Wegmans. But man, we don't want to sit here. We don't want to bash Big Show at all. Like, it's impressive to get to this point. Like I said, me, Mo, and User on at this point. We're in the booth. So to get to this point, having a family, running businesses, a wife, 2 daughters, and it's a credit to Big Show to get here. He was good back 10 years ago, like we said, and then to get to not play for so long, and then to come back and get to be on that live stage again, man. It's impressive to get here, but it's just tough. You run into a belt winner, you run into a guy like Ghost, and Ghost just wanted to send a message.
I just like to point out, looking at the promotional material, it says the cereal is described as red and blue frosted rolls. I can't even picture what that looks like. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody get me Josh Allen cereal, please.
Don't say this. They're gonna put your head on the Josh Allen cereal next.
Better than the turkey. That'd be like a Wheaties box. 4th down, another pickup for Ghost.
Yeah, just Ghost to play flood out road. If you're Ghost, I mean, could Ghost just run the ball, please? Like, he just wants to keep passing. Yeah, here we go. Run a little base. Run this clock.
Wait till you get on the big screen and fold with everybody watching.
Shoot clock action. Under 4 minutes to go. Don't forget, we got Philly up next. Henry and Solty. Bush almost housed that one. 10 carries, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns for the 2-time All-American.
Yeah, we saw Ghost labbing that run earlier for the touchdown, the little RPO bubble. He's been going to that a few times here. Maybe he can mix that in as he heads into the final 32.
Darren Waller with the catch from the flat. Here, Big Show. He's like, I just want to be done, man. It's Thanksgiving. I'm not thankful for this game. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, it's been a rough day. I would expect, to Ghost, maybe can start kneeling here to get the first down.
For a long time, for a lot of good people, I've never been beat like this, and I'm not tip my hat off to them.
Hurts so bad.
I'm really speechless.
2nd and 10. Back to Reggie Bush. That will take us down to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 7 for Ghost.
I'm sick, bro.
You got any other fun facts over there?
Heard a lot of bump.
Sure. I ain't down
Heard
with
a lot of flip.
Vernon Davis is a big curling fan.
Yeah,
he was the honorary captain for the U.S. Olympic team in 2010 and 2014 for the U.S. curling team.
Really, really bad.
Yeah, you got those Vernon Davis list of fun facts.
These nuggets. When's EA coming out with a curling game? I'll be the first in line. Sweet. 3rd down. Looking for the crosser. Not gonna get him.
I just want the first. I want to
Clock stops. And it looks like Ghost can bring the offense back out on the field.
Yeah, you hear Ghost just say, I want the first just so I can end it. Because if he does get this first down, I believe he should just be able to kneel the ball out. So.
And Big Show said he's not taking timeouts. Favre on 4th down. Nice read. Low ball. Reggie Bush, Big Show with the GGs, and it should be
I can't believe this.
3 kneel downs for Ghost. Back on top of the Washington football team.
I'm back.
He was right.
You
18%.
heard it first. I promise
Could've
I'm
been
back.
5% out bad
He
out there,
came and he
man.
sent a message, Nick. He really did.
Bears,
40
you
to
gotta come back
7.
after something
I think
like
he went
this.
18 for 23 passing. The efficiency was there. He didn't have to do too much. You know, he just kind of checked down the flats. He had a couple big plays, but it was really simple, and he played phenomenal defense.
Big dubs.
One more, and that is it. It is Nini's and GG's. Ghost, after not winning it last year, is back. He has now won the Washington Football Team Club Championship 3 times. And with a statement win, 40-7 over Big Show. TD said it was great defense. Offense didn't really have to do a whole lot. At the end of the day, it was really all facets of the game worked in favor of Ghost.